AM and I'm wide awake 'cause I can't stop thinking about the stuff you were saying. Me and I can't let it slide. The paper's not here yet, the sun's not up, but I'm not afraid to tell you what I feel inside. I had one of those dreams that makes it all so clear to me now. I got a whole new perspective, so clear to me now. You can't treat me that way. It appears to me how long you tried to make me think it was me who was being the fake. So clear. Dum, dum, dum. All right, enough of that. Aqua, you guys, people keep trying it. People keep trying it. And it's just like, okay. It's like coming into a room, you're happy or whatever, when it's like a group of your friends, and then you come in the most awkward part of the night. Like you arrive in the most awkward part of the night. So you basically arrive when Jim just said to Carol, "Hey, I'm sleeping with your best friend." Type of weird. And then everyone looks at you and is mad that you just even came in with like a big 2 boxes of pizza and a fucking bottle of wine and was like, "Hey." That's how you guys were. When, I don't know when that moment happened, but it happened. I just had to say it. And I'm looking down at my journal like I always do. So self-identity has been a very big theme for you guys, coming into this summer, and then probably most likely trickling out, but coming to a head in July, because there's going to have to be a lot of changes internally in order so you can see something happen externally. Like if there's been situations in your life that kind of just keep repeating themselves and you're just like, okay, like what do I do at this point? Where do I step in and take the reins and say, no, like this is not what I'm settling for anymore. And with that, I'm sorry, you guys had so much energy. Let me take a moment. It's like you guys are in deep thought. You're in deep thought about your emotions. For some of you, there's like heavy water energy around you. There's like a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or if not, I'm sorry, it's like raining and I'm sniffing and I just woke up, threw on a hat and put on a hoodie and was like, I need to do Aquarius today. But yeah, the moodiness that you guys will be encountering this month will be very trying, because it's not even just only going to be coming from you. If anything, you may be the one that's more like the King of Cups in reverse, kind of like withdrawing emotions, when you're upset. This is where that would come in, for some Aquariuses, is if you've been way too overly emotional, way too vocal, and then, you're not seeing anything change every time you express yourself. Some of you are just like, okay, I'm just going to shut the fuck up and maybe I need to deal with this shit on my own, because you guys do know yourselves pretty well. You learn pretty fast. Come on, like you're like the big brother between Gemini and Virgo. Gemini and Libra. You're definitely the big brother. We kind of rely on you to hold down that fort of emotions. We kind of rely on you as the air signs to be like, hey bro, are you sure that boogeyman isn't real? And you're just like, what? Of course it's real. No, the fuck it's not real. Get out of my room. Like, I'm studying. That's how you guys are. So it's just like, when you give yourself to another person or another energy, or you just have to stay paying attention to, like, basically paying attention, putting your attention outside of yourself. And when you really analyze the moodiness of another person, this kind of can rub off on you, because you're still trying to understand why the fuck and how the fuck they can even be this emotional for. Like, what are these mood changes? What is this? Oh, now it's this, and but you were just, and you just said this. You know, it's kind of like you're dealing with someone like that. It's just kind of like a trick master, but it's not, you know, it's not really like, they're not really doing it to like fucking on purpose. This person is just fucking, I don't know, they have problems with expressing emotions. That's not your problems. Let's get back to the reading. um it's going to be very important for you to plan ahead in every sense. Right now is a planning period. Right now is not the time for you to be running around the town. It is definitely not the time to get lost in the scene. You know, it's not the time to divert your attention to the scene. And what I mean by the scene is like the stage play that is life that is going on right now. This fucking soap opera that's going on where exes want to come back, and you know, like old people from far, far away are hitting you up, and old issues and insecurities are popping back up. Like, no, 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 no. We don't watch reruns. We don't want any reruns, you know. Like, this is what you're going to have to understand this season, Aqua, is that all of this is merely a rerun. And where do you want to place your role this time? It's almost like we're getting recasted. So it's like, if you played the fucking, the weepy sad girl last year, and now this year you want to change your role to the hot girl with the good head on her shoulders, and then you can create your character. Like, we all have the power to create our characters, but what the fuck is happening is that some people are unaware of what's happening with these retrogrades. It's kind of like a blast back to the past, to where like we are back in the roles that we were in before, but we can change the traits basically of the character that we're playing so that we have a better fucking outcome. We have a better ending to this fucking retrograde soap opera that is life. In order for you to do this, you're gonna have to get over like feeling like something fucking like really blew you, like really made you upset this past year. It really took you out of your element. Probably last year, probably 2 years ago. It was just a very big betrayal. This betrayal could still even be happening. You could still feel like this adversing energy just tugging on you right now, but you cannot let it bring you down at all, Aquarius. And I know you won't, but the thing is there going to be moments where it's going to be so easy for you to just throw your hands up in the air and say fuck it, and then close off and not get your work done. It's not even the fact that you will blow up on anybody. It's the fact that it would affect your work. If you got that worked up, you would shut down. You're about 2 seconds away from shutting down. So is Gemini. So is Libra. We like 2 seconds away from saying, sis, can we just ever fucking win? Do you guys ever fucking get it? Can we fucking move a little faster? Can we, no one's gonna budge. So the thing is, it's gonna just have to be self-reflection mode for all of our air signs. It's just gonna have to be, we just pull back. No one's gonna change for us this season, first of all. No one's gonna do what we want them to do. We can only do what we want ourselves to do, right? So we can't be carrying emotional baggage or insecurities or anything like that, because that shit is done, and we understand that this is a rerun episode, and we're just, it's like watching an old episode of SpongeBob. It's like, you know what, everything is gonna happen, and there are funny parts and there are sad parts, and there are parts where you just are like, that was just straight up corny. And whenever these straight up corny moments happen to you this July, you're gonna be so fucking emotionally detached from it that people are gonna think that you're a sociopath. But that's good. That's what you need to do, is pull out that icy Aquarius, fucking headstrong, I'm not paying attention to the fairy tales. I'm sorry, even though you think that the boogeyman is real, I'm here to tell you he's not. But if you're gonna keep coming to me in my ear and talking about the boogeyman, I'm gonna have to fucking shut the door on your ass, and I'm not gonna listen to you anymore. That's the vibe, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Like, it's not even just Aquarius, but Aquarius more strong, because you guys can assert that energy and push it out into the universe so that, you know, the other air signs catch the signal. That's how this shit works, because we're all intertwined. We're all one big collective. And as far as love, I mean, there are going to be people hitting on you who doesn't. There are going to be people hitting on you, Aqua. Little offers, little messages. I mean, I wouldn't entertain it during a retrograde because people are just fucking messes. They don't even know what they want. I'm not entertaining anybody during this retrograde. I'm like, hi from afar, love you, mwah. I'm not entertaining shit because people change their minds way too much during the retrograde. It's too shifty. And you may even find yourself being shifty with an offer of love, or, you know, seeing like it being up and down. Don't worry about it. Like, be open to it. Like, just learn something from it, Aqua. Like, right now is not the time. Because there's clarity being granted right now. This is a beautiful transformative period for clarity to be granted for not just you, but everybody. But more so for you right now, because you are like, we're in the age, we're coming to the age, or we are in the age of Aquarius. So you kind of pick up on these energies way before most of us. You know, some of us, Gemini might be right there with you, Virgo a little bit, but Aquarius for sure. And right now it's about maintaining control in any sense that you can right now, because you can't, right now you have to be very detail oriented. Like, right now you have to make sure you keep your phone close by. Right now you have to make sure you keep your wallet close. Right now you have to make sure you keep your purse close, because things can get lost easily for you guys this season. And, you know, we don't want that, because that's just one more thing on your list. Like, that's how you're going to feel. That's just one more fucking thing that I have to deal with today. You don't want to deal with it. So get it together. Write down your list. Set an alarm on your phone. Be like, make sure you have your wallet. Make sure you put away this amount of money. Make sure you picked up this from the store. Make sure you put away, like, just maintain the control. Everything, so that when you come out and you come out of this like really slippery wave pool and it washes you back to the surface and you go straight into the sun, into Leo season, you'll have all your gold, you'll have all your treasures. You'll be like that student that when they went on winter break, they were the first they did the packet first. They did the packet the first day so that they can enjoy the whole winter break. And they worked hard on that goddamn, they worked hard on that shit. And they got it done in like 2 days. I used to do that sometimes, but I mean, I slacked. But see, like, you know, that's the metaphor that you kind of have to use on yourself this season is, I want to be that kid who got my spiritual work done before the break was over. I mean, yeah, before the break, yeah, way before the break was over, so I can get my work done. Sorry, my communication has been fucked. And once you get all this work done, you're gonna feel so fucking good, because it's just everyone is fucking acting out of control, like, and sometimes they're taking it out on you because you're the one who's like with the hood on in the back, just like thug life, like you cooling, and it's just like people are tripping, and then it's kind of rubbing off on you because you're getting irritated, because you're like, here I am, like, being self-aware for y'all, and y'all not being self-aware for me. Jesus, like, I'm just staying in my room. Like, that's what you guys need to do. Honestly, truly, if you have a job, focus on your job. You like your job, just save your money, just work on your money, just keep your finances knit, stay in the house, put on your music, put on your slippers, watch a movie. You're going to feel good knowing that you have your bank on point. You're going to feel good knowing that you have your mind on point. You're going to feel good that you have your space on point and control. These are the things that's going to make you happy this Cancer season. It's not going to be about you communicating to people about the past and doing all these things unless you fucking want to. It's your life. You can do what you want. Right now is the fact of you maintaining control over your whole space, your whole field, your whole energetic field, so that you're only attracting what you're putting out. And that's going to be good energy because you vibe with yourself. And then if you're not vibing with yourself, then you have a moment to sit around and not worry about, oh, is somebody like about to come try to talk to me about their shit, because right now I'm dealing with my shit. You're going to have to maintain all of that control. You're going to have to be the mayor of your own planet and really just pretend like you have a whole committee and be like, look guys, go out your journal. Look guys, so we have this scheduled today. We have that scheduled today. I'm going here today. Oh, we can go out this day. We can have a little fun this day, but then back to work this day. That's how you guys are going to have to be. And it's going to fly by. Treat this month like a business trip. Let's say like you are staying like somewhere and you just have to get business done. I don't know. Just treat it like you're not even in the same place that you were in right now, because sometimes that's how it is. Like you just, sometimes even for some of you, it could just be so emotional that you really do want to take a vacation, but you just simply can't right now. You're gonna have to treat yourself like you are already somewhere in Moscow on a business trip, and you're in your little room and you're working on your shit. Use that Piscean Neptune retrograde dissociation vibes to your advantage and just tough it out, because it's almost done. It's almost done, guys. And honestly, the clarity will be granted in whatever situation. It's going to go in your favor. I don't see anything not going in your favor. I mean, I just see this strong ass water male energy, or the strong water female energy that's just a mess. And it could just be your emotions being a mess, but that will settle if you sit by yourself. I love you, Aqua. Talk more in the article. Bye.